Hey, but I'm Untitled Chapter. Welcome back to Pokemon Diamond. I have so many regrets. I'm so bad that I could not show the Giratina the Legendary Pokémon. So last time, in case you want to know what I did exactly last time, was regarding the Soul Slates, and also got myself the rare Pokemon, Rotom. And this time, I'm going to need to do something else, in fact, because these new legendary Pokemon is not my next target. I'm having to do something else instead. In fact, I'm actually doing something in a reverse order if I want to be a little bit smug about it. Let's go on here, since I have more time. We're going to do that fourth lake that I made mention of. It's going to be rather exciting in my opinion, because this is in fact one of the most hype things in my opinion, because that was one of the most curious things about everything. And everyone else was also was actually curious about that part as well, and we got it in a pretty interesting way. But many people are complaining on one still thing, but in my opinion, they're just being a little bit petty on things they should not be petty about. And you really think that you can defeat me? We have only one Pokemon, two Pokemon. You of course have always had two Pokemon. Haunter. Now I think about it, we didn't actually encounter a Haunter in I believe the only one I did was actually I captured one, evolved one, and also traded one. I haven't looked into more than enough time because this is going to be a rather short episode, I believe. But it's entirely on catching that first Pokemon. Entirely on that. Feeling you will be no easy matter, of course. Actually, I think that Lugia that I have with me is actually going to be very useful. So this is the path that I just opened, the spring path. Sinnoh Spring. Some people actually mistake this as being a Platinum exclusive area, but it's not. You lock this by just getting the National Pokédex. It just randomly appears. Rather interesting to have it see it like that. Turnback Cave. I hate the name of this area, but I do know why it's called like that. Use Defog. And explain the mechanic of this room, this place. It's a really interesting dungeon. What you have to do is find the pillars. There are 3 pillars. See, I think I need to go this way. Can I get the first pillar? Not yet. The rocks are supposed to be giving you a hint, but not yet. Okay, let's go in here. Yes, that's pillar 1. 1 and 8. Also, every time you find a pillar, the Pokemon will become much stronger. That's 2! 2-9. Let's go down. Okay. And there's also a lot of Rock Smash. So that's one I didn't. It is possible to speedrun this, but you need to at least get towards the end in a certain amount of rooms. believe actually the strongest Pokemon here is level 70 actually. And it's actually the boss found in this near. Sinnoh Spring is supposed to be the 4th lake, which ain't pretty interesting. I have not found that 4th pillar yet. That 3rd pillar. And if you go back to the same way before, you will be kicked out. Yes, there it is! Pillar number 3. 226. Going in any room now, get leads you to towards the end, and has, in my opinion, one of the cutest things what was in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Pearl. This Pokemon that you see right here is actually actually normally the same size as the Dialga Palkia, but this now look at it. And I do get the reason why, and many people are complaining because it's practically this entire platform's fault. Because it's supposed to be exactly what steps, and then we have this Pokemon right here. When you think you're ready, just select go select that, and I'm actually gonna do something for you guys, since I actually want to show you off the for this specific Pokemon, I wanted to show you the DS Wild Battle Legendary Pokemon theme, because once again, nice little throwback. Giratina appeared. Giratina, Ghost Dragon type, pressure for its ability with Shadow Force, Spain Split or Spear, and Dragon Claw. Now, this Pokemon actually had in one time his own theme, but it doesn't actually play here. And I like that because in Pokemon Diamond Pearl, that it plays this theme exactly. I really like the original Battle Legendary Pokemon. I do like all the remakes, but this I prefer the this theme over the thing. Now, if you wonder how Giratina is as a Pokemon, surprisingly enough, I actually have to split my bio of him a little bit. The Giratina we see right now is in its altered form. It is a much of a very bulky Pokemon. That's why I was exactly worried about this particular one in general. It's able to take a lot of hits, has a lot of HP, and can do some good damage as well. That Pain Split is going to be rather painful. Power-wise, it can also do a lot of things. Many people were not exactly able to tell from just looking at its face. This is supposed to be the 3rd Pokemon in Dialga and Palkia's group. It's the creation trio, and you probably wonder why is this Pokemon not mentioned? Because it's meant to be forgotten. Had a sad existence for this Pokemon, poor Giratina. It's actually pretty much, it plays the hybrid in a very unique way, and it has right now Dialga's defenses right now. If you catch this Pokemon, you actually unlock something interesting. But it's not exactly apparent when actually. You do need to catch this Pokemon in order to unlock something. You also need to catch the 3 Regis as well. Oh, here it is, that's Shadow Force. I'm not going to make mention of this move just yet, but it is a very dangerous move, just to let you guys know. Yeah, I cannot catch Giratina if it's in the shadows. It has 2 moves that makes things this Pokemon a little annoying to catch. Forgot about Pain Split. Ironically, it has Pain Split. No, wait, I forgot that wasn't Pokemon. Yeah, I've got Earth Power, Dragon Claw, Aura Spheres. Yeah. Instant Love, it has Aura Sphere, which actually is a rare move, actually, in this game. Giratina was the first Pokemon to actually knock this Pokemon out. Let's send out Behemoth because he can actually take every hit of this Pokemon. It's not exactly... Yeah, because it has Aura Sphere. Yeah, it has Aura Sphere in it. Yeah, Aura Sphere and Dragon Claw. It's mainly that Shadow Force I put him in. I'm actually gonna be here after you here. You can probably tell why I like this team a little more than the what they have right now. But I do like that one thing about this team that I actually do like about Random Spark as well. And Giratina, please, just get caught. I don't have enough much time on my hands. Pain Split. Also, there's a really cool typing of Ghost and Dragon, which in this game only Giratina has. It was not until Sword and Shield where there's another Pokemon who had that same type combination. So yeah, the Giratina had a long time before anything. Yep, Palkia had already Kingdra already waiting since Generation 2. Paralyzed. Yeah, you can actually see when it actually charges out of Shadow Force, which is pretty interesting. I have so many memories of Giratina, like so many memories. If he uses Pain Split, it would actually be really good. Knowing him, he would probably use Shadow Force, but he can only use the move 5 times. Paralyzed, okay. Giratina's being a little pathetic actually. Pain Split, yes! Means I gain HP and he loses HP. He's back to that. Ah! Yes, I want to switch. Let's put in you. Because I can have him using, having used Pain Split to heal himself up, and if he hits me with that Shadow Force, I will take a lot of damage. I will actually right now I don't exactly because he needs to hit me first because of taking a lot of damage because of multi-skill. Well, it's actually smart to send in a Psychic type against a Ghost type. Okay, I take a Dragon Claw to my face. Ultra Ball it is. Something like that. Giratina's Dragon. Interesting. I can talk about multi skill as well. If you recover HP, it gets right back to to its maximum. There it is. Here's the charge. That will also that will cause its ability once again to be deactivate. Paint split. Yep, there it is. Let's see what I do. What do I do? I think extra sensory would be good. It's stab, but Giratina's bulky after all. Flames and can move. The Ultra Ball fits Giratina like really good because it's yellow, and that's also that black pattern as well, and it also has a nice gray to match the bottom part as well. Although the red is there's also a lot of red on him as well. It doesn't actually. He's not on the Ultra Ball. I love how Giratina looks in the game. I will say now, ever since his deviation from Sprite to Mal, I find Giratina surprisingly cute. Actually, in my opinion, one of the cutest ghost types ever. The fact that it's spamming Dragon Claw now, it doesn't bode well for me. Of course, have to be insecure in order to do things. Giratina was caught. Giratina's data will be added to the Pokédex. Giratina, the renegade Pokemon, Ultimate Form. A Pokemon that is said to live in a wall on the reverse side of ours. It appears in an ancient cemetery. Which was whether this is supposed to be. I think this is supposed to be a place where Giratina plays in the back. I don't want Sunshine right now on me with me. If you want to go with escape, just simply go to any room here, and you'll be kicked right back to the beginning. Now I want to have Giratina on me for the time being, and also for a bit of a safe thing. Like catching Giratina actually allows you to get something else, but you do need Mysterious Charge for that, and I do have prepared myself for that one specific reason. Thankfully that took not much time. I think they're doing a long. Yeah, I think that's Bo is playing. Registeel, I actually want to swap him out, actually. Yeah, I want to swap Registeel out. So let's put Registeel back in. And actually grab the Salamence for safekeeping, because I am going to be fighting something that I'm legitimately scared of. I want to fight this with Giratina, just to make things a little bit more eccentric. Because of, it really fits the teaming. Remember this park? Put this out. And by catching Giratina and the free Reggies, you're able to get the Distortion Slate. What the hell is this supposed to be? If you look at it, it's supposed to be a DS cartridge. The Distortion Room. We have not seen the Distortion Room at all, but if you remember that there was something that I was constantly poking my head around when I first came here, around this side area, there is now this room that opened up after we captured Giratina. This is the Distortion Room, which looks a lot, which I will mention, the Genome, Rainbow, Tectonic, and Oceanic and Stratospheric actually has this, leads to a room very much like this, and this is a very interesting room now, isn't it? There's an enigmatic pedestal, you maybe use a slate on it. Would you like to use a Distortion Slate? Just know that if you clear what's in here, you will never be able to get back here. Just to let you guys know. Because this room will disappear the moment that you leave. And I love, once again, why I'm playing with this phone. Because on my screen, I just see the same exactly the colors really well. I will make a screenshot real quick, so you can see for yourself when I actually. But you guys see, literally, it's just a black shadow from this thing. We're now in Strange Space, which is actually really close towards the where we just were. But I will say this now: Genome, Stratospheric will all lead to this place. The rest of those rooms will actually now lead to this location right now. And I will say right now, this is, in my opinion, the coolest thing that they ever could do. I will warn you, however, that this boss is impossible to catch, but also very hard. Giratina appeared! Giratina, Ghost Dragon type, Levitate for its ability with Dragon Claw, Earth Power, Shadow Force, and Destiny Bond. You may notice that this looks exactly. I should not be coy about this at all, but you may notice that this Giratina looks exactly different, and the Pokédex itself says that we are in its it was in its Ultra form. This is its origin form, a form very different than Giratina as to how it is right now. This is a more offensive form of this. How do you get it? How are you able to use it yourself? You just have to wait and see. The purpose of this fight, the boss, is to knock it out. And I really like that because this is about this team as well, which is called Bell Giratina, plays in this specific boss exactly. 693. Which is actually really interesting because, okay, Dragon Claw again. I really can't tell you about this over epicness because it's supposed to be this this battle theme was specifically introduced in Pokemon Platinum, and you can actually hear it in its alternate form as well in Pokemon Platinum, but you have to knock out the origin form Giratina specifically because this was first played at an origin form Giratina fight. Nice little throwback for that. You just keep spamming Dragon Claw. Earth Power, yep, there it is. Giratina's signature move is Shadow Force. A base 120 power, 100% accurate physical ghost type move with the additional effect being that it has just like you saw before, that it will disappear from the battlefield at once. But it will strike on the very next turn, and it can also hit even if the opponent hits itself. I really like that this battle is supposed to be very fitting regarding the whole. We're fighting legendary Pokemon with an ability that they normally do not have, and they just played with just Giratina's origin form. Just to let you guys know that this Giratina is not shiny locked, so you can find it shiny, but it will of course be very dark when you find it Hydro Pump. I can keep bold move because I am starved for setting up this. After defeating the Giratina, there is the Giratina statue, but I believe you do not get that Giratina statue. Yeah, it's actually, yeah, this place has been turned on its head. Going back, you find the Grisius Orb. No, not go to options. A glowing orb to be held by Giratina. It boosts the power of Ghost and Dragon type moves when it is held. And if we give it to Giratina, it will change into its origin form. I believe that they actually have a Pokédex extension for that now. No, here it is. Its origin form. I believe if you go outside. Oh no, the Distortion Room is still there. Interesting. I believe in early patches you were not able to go back here, but they patched it up so you can actually go back to the Distortion Room. But I don't think you get the statue of Giratina. Yep, you don't get it. I will see you guys next time for when we are going to find the rest of these, going to do the rest of these last ones. That will be the end of the everything. See you guys then.